Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story for July 2020. And this is for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, let me show you my email address if you would like to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, and I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers and how to connect to that supernatural energy that you have within you and a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. Now, your love story for you coming from Aries. The first 15 days of July are going to be very lucky for you. Finding a new romance, you will be very lucky and very happy to have found that. It'll go according to your plans and according to what you want. And also, if you have an ongoing love romance, it will go pretty well and you'll score very high points. You'll be very lucky with the bonding that will take place in this first 15 days of July. If you are married, then the marriage situation is pretty stable enough, nothing to worry too much. There is a give and take, and there is a wonderful support from you. There may be even plans for travel, not right away, but maybe later. So it's a happy first 15 days of July for you, romance and marriage areas. The last 16 days of July, they remain very upbeat as well. So if you find the new romance is going to be a very lucky, positive one for you in the last 16 days of July. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's going to go beautifully well. So you'll have plenty of opportunity to plan some wonderful things to do by yourselves together. And if you're married, the marriage seems to be very stable and everything is going your way, and I can't find anything to blame. Your popularity will be strong, so your marriage partner is going to look up to you as well. So, some nice things about your last 16 days of July. Now, I'm going to talk to you about some details. For you coming from Aries, your lucky ages in the area of the love and romance areas, your lucky ages are, if you happen to be the age of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or 82 or 91. You're going to find that romance. You're going to be happy with the romance you have, and you're going to be happy in your marriage if that's you are married. So it's a beautiful time, especially for people of these ages, if I mention. If you're not of these ages, then you should have a 90-minute session with me one day. We'll talk about that later. Your lucky colors I've chosen for you in this area of your love story for the month of July would be green. I fancy green for you. Wear green as much as you can when you're going out on a date or when you're looking for a date or making your family happy and marriage partner happy as well. Your lucky directions will be southeast. So face southeast. There'll be a group of planets there who are ready to give you that lead into romance and making your marriage happy as well. Your lucky days. Your lucky days will be Sundays. So Sundays are going to especially be very lucky for you. Now, there may be a zodiac sign problem for you. There may be somebody interested in you in this month of July where you have to be a bit cautious. And that somebody could come from Capricorn. So if you're married to somebody in Capricorn, if you have a romance with somebody in Capricorn, if you find a new romance in Capricorn, be a bit cautious of that person. Don't, because upsets can appear very fast. So some zodiac sign trouble from Capricorn people. You can form an attachment to somebody in Sagittarius. Somebody in Sagittarius will show a great inkling for you and will want to definitely to have something in connection with you. And that would be a very lucky attachment to have in the month of July, somebody from Sagittarius. That's the information I have for you. Now about the 90-minute session. Yes, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have. And I'll give you all your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. A lot of information. So that in the area of love and romance and marriage and other areas as well, job, business, finance, and health as well, you can be that very lucky person. So age by age, calendar year by calendar year for your next 9 years, I'll work that out for you. And that will only cost you USD $50 to have all that. So here's my email again. Send me an email if you wish to have a 90-minute session, and we'll get that going. And I'll be able to, in all areas of your life, help you. In the meantime, I wish you a good month of July, where your love and romance and such areas are concerned. Thank you and goodbye.